I can hardly believe it. This boxing match was so boring. After 3 rounds, neither of the two fighters landed a punch. It's because we both took money and neither of us dared to make a move. As the match neared its end, the other guy finally made a mistake and couldn't resist throwing a punch. After the match, the officer rushed into the locker room in a fury and sure enough found the money hidden behind our back. But it was just in time for the press to snap a picture, turning it into solid evidence of the officer bribing the fighters. Of course, the officer was quickly punished, kicked out of his position. But the truth is, none of this was part of my plan. The problem started because one of my subordinates had poor eyesight and gave the money to the wrong person. After the officer was punished, I took his place, becoming the new boss. From then on, I turned the barracks into a casino. Any project could have a bet, and everyone in the army would lose everything they bet. But then one day, I heard a challenge that would break my undefeated streak. It was a tug-of-war match, and the opponent was a horse. My soldier gave it his all, but the horse easily won, leaving the soldier nearly exhausted. The gamblers proposed a rematch with 10 times the stakes. My subordinates advised me to stay calm, since it was public money, but I wouldn't listen, insisting it was for honor. The opponent was practically laughing, thinking we were just handing him money. Actually, that horse was part of my plan, a professional fake competitor. As a gambler, my barracks became known as Little Las Vegas. The bets were on the surface, but behind the scenes, there were all sorts of hidden deals. I set up a bar, massage, sauna, and other facilities in the barracks so anyone could find entertainment. Whenever a leader visited, the gatekeeper would play a specific song to greet them.
My curiosity running wild, proving it playing the radio, with no particular place to go. I was anxious to tell her the way I feel.
One day, the officer came to visit, seemingly satisfied with the work, but suddenly someone reported that an urgent meeting was about to start, and the officer rushed off. But I kept feeling like I was forgetting something until lunch that day, when I realized it was my wedding day. I rushed to change clothes and shoes in the car with my subordinates. Unable to find an excuse, I borrowed an old lady's cane, pretending I had broken my leg. My fiancée was already used to my unreliable behavior, and she firmly insisted on breaking up with me. But with just a deck of cards, I managed to change her mind about breaking up.